Alright, in this video we're going to cover squat fundamentals, and when I say squat I'm talking about feet flat on the ground, sitting nice and deep, being upright and with a relatively neutral spine, okay, so not like super rounded. Now what are the key points here? Well, the first thing is we've got to be balanced, and being balanced entails having the feet grounded nicely. That means the heel is touching the ground, the outside edge all across to the ball of the foot, and of course the toes are going to assist us by being in contact with the ground with a little bit of a nice splay, okay? Now having that strong base of support enables us to keep our center of mass, which is around this area, hips, lower midsection, over our base, okay? And the idea is we keep our center of mass over our base and we stay as upright as we can while we go as deep as we can. So that's going to be different for everyone. Some people can go really deep. Some people are only going to get to like here. It's down to our own individual anatomy, our own mobility levels. Wherever you start, that's fine. We can always develop, okay? So stand up tall, take a stance which feels comfortable. Stay balanced on your feet, reach forward, squat down, staying relatively upright with a little bit more weight on your heels than on your toes perhaps, okay? And that's your squat. So the mark of a good squat, I like to see the crease of the hips below the top of the kneecaps. Ideally, I think that's achievable for most people. I also like to see that we are maintaining an upright spine. A degree of leaning is absolutely necessary, but if we're more in this position, then that becomes more of a hinge. If we're lifting the heels to get that upright spine, that signifies that we need to work on either ankle or hip mobility. And the better you get at this, the more you can start to reach your hands from in front of you overhead. But initially, start with your hands in front. Now, if you struggle to do that without any assistance, what you can do is just put a small plate or a weight or a book under your heels, because we want you to maintain those points of contact across the whole foot, but we don't want you to sacrifice your technique to do that. So placing a book under the heels can help, or holding a light weight as a counterweight in front of you to help you manage your center of mass. So a lot of squatting deep, squatting effectively, is about managing your mass, and that requires particular types of strength. It's not all about flexibility. When you learn to control your center of mass and the positions of your body, you'll be able to squat deeper even if you haven't gained any mobility. All right? Why do we want to do a deep squat? Well, keep our hip mobility into our old age, keep our balance into our old age, and essentially just be able to get down low to the floor. You know, there's a sense of freedom in this. So that's the squat video. Enjoy.